Question 18 of RPGAD 2024. A memorable moment. Well, there are all sorts of those moments in many role-playing games. I'll focus on one that I'm pretty proud of, and one that I have recalled a couple of times in the past, but it was in All for One Régime Diabolique, the solo session with Anthony that I did, where I really tailored something a trap to introduce an evil character, Dorosia Martel, and she was using a young baker girl called Margot, that had a big tie, friendly tie to Anthony. That's what I created, and what helped to make this session memorable is that Anthony really bought the ID that I was bringing to him. I was imposing him a background that he never really played. We were playing his past, and through his past, he was knowing that non-player character was condemned. She was sentenced to death by Dorosia. It's a role-playing game, okay? All events were open, okay? All eventuality were open. It was depending on how Anthony would handle the situation. And at some point, the memorable moment is where he had to choose. Does he save Margot, the baker girl? Does he pursue his evil cousin? Because the place was on fire, okay? There was a fire in the place. Margot was kept prisoner by the evil Dorosia. Martin tried to fight Dorosia, but she had a plan. She wanted to escape, and she was using magic just as Anthony does. So she had all her plan laid out, and at some point there was a fire that started in the building. He had to go out. He had to fight henchmen of Dorosia, and the Margot was tied to a cage. At some point, the fire started out. Margot has been stabbed by Dorosia in the previous seconds before she left, and he had a choice. Does he save Margot? He was in the tough choice. I felt that Anthony was having a hard time choosing what can he do now. So I'm pretty proud of how it ended up. It was one of those games where pretty much all of the events were around that hard choice. What does he do? And it helped shape, in my sense, who Martin is. Okay, probably he wanted to save Margot, but it was too dangerous. There was fire, there was henchmen, there were some undeads. Yeah, I didn't make it easy, but it was part of the deal. So yeah, it was memorable. I felt the tension, and it shows when you watch this actual play, because it's on my channel somewhere. If you want to see it, just ask. I can find the link and bring it to you in the comments. So yeah, that was my memorable moment. See you tomorrow for next question.